Welcome back, gamers. This might be our final welcome back of the stream. We are here with our last best of 3 of the round of 16 season 3 playoffs. Lowkey, our former, former, but I guess he's still the current season 2 winner. Like, that title really never gets taken away from you. But he's a season 2, last season, ranked playoffs champion. Waluyoshi made it in from the quals. Has never played in a ranked playoffs before, so I think I say we hear Waluyoshi's thoughts from him himself. Why don't we throw it to a player interview, Nerdy? What do you think about that?
I've been told that this is a good one, so I'm excited.
I am excited as well. Let's see what Waluyoshi has to say about his experience with ranked in the playoffs.
Hi, I'm Waluyoshi. I'm 16. I'm from New York. My username comes from the 2 Mario characters, Waluigi and Yoshi. I've been playing Minecraft for over 9 years now, I guess. I first became interested in speedrunning in probably June or July of 2020, like right after 1.16 came out. The first runner I ever watched was HBomb94, I think. Back when he had a 27-minute time, when that was respectable, very respectable. And I started playing the game myself a few months later, like maybe January of 2021, or maybe December 2020, around there. First time I ever completed a speedrun was in FSG on one of the old filters. It was a 1453, I believe, and I got my first RSGPB in the next month or so. Some of the people who really inspired me to get into speedrunning were Ninja Brain, Kariway, K4, and a few other runners, mostly other HPG runners. But the person who inspired me the most, I think, at least to start taking the game seriously, was definitely Crooksed, because watching his gameplay, it would always make me think, like, why is this guy so good? Why can't I be that good? How does he do it? And it sort of like motivated me with the idea of eventually being a runner who could gain the same kind of respect, I guess, throughout the community. I'm incredibly happy with how I played in the qualifiers. I didn't have particularly high expectations coming to the qualifiers because I didn't make it very far in season 1. I didn't even get top 100 in season 2. I also didn't think I had much of a chance because there were so many runners there who are just so much more talented and so much faster than me on average. But all I did was just, I guess, not make any major run-ending mistakes. I didn't have a single death on the first 6 seeds, and I finished in the top half every seed, even though it was very close for some of them. Like on the first seed, I think I finished 36th out of 39, only a few seconds off of getting a mark. And then somehow, on the 7th seed, I believe, I was the only player left with no marks, and there were 12 players left, so I just automatically qualified. And yeah, it feels very good to be here in the playoffs. I'm quite happy with the gameplay in the qualifiers, and I hope I can carry it forward to the bracket stage. I'm feeling pretty good. I've been practicing a lot in the last week, ever since I found out I've been playing Lowkey. By very good, I mean maybe 10 to 15% chance that I can win the best of 3. Playing arguably the best ranked player in the world, so I'm not too confident, I'm not too excited about my chances, but I will try my best. And I think I had like a 15 or 20% win rate against Lowkey in season 3, so I don't know. It's gonna be very difficult. But we'll see how it goes. And then if I win this match, I'll be playing the winner of V-Straight and Hacking Noises, which are, I mean, both also incredibly good players. So I don't know. I'm not feeling too good about my chances in the bracket, but we'll see how it goes. You might wonder why my Minecraft skin is a piglin when it used to be a hamburger in a suit. The reason goes back to a few months ago when I was constructing a seed for my friend Jamie Reef, and he was constructing a seed for me. Or basically, we take a seed and we just do annoying things with it. Now, I was making the seed on 1.20 so I could use /place and place a million instructions and stuff like that, but then I was too lazy to put in a data pack that would give 1.16 pearl trades. So what I did is I made him join a server, I put on a piglin skin, and I just gave him all the pearls he needed, and then I never took the skin off.
That's very good.
That's like the silliest actual possible reason.
That's fantastic. That's fantastic.
It's a good fix though. Like I can see the implementation going smoothly. I like the fix. And hey, I
like that.
mean, if you weren't really attached to the Burger Skin brand, I see
The
no
Burger
reason why
Skin
to
brand
switch
was
up
pretty
the-
good though. I will say, like that is one downside to this is that skin was
Yeah.
quite exceptional as well.
It is a little more unique than a mob that is in Minecraft. I do agree with that. But Waluyoshi was talking about how he feels confident, but at the same time not really, just because Lowkey's so good. So why don't we take a look at the player spotlight, see what their 1v1 record actually looks like, and see how good Lowkey's card really does look, stats wise. Wow! Oh my God, he wasn't
Oh, wow.
lying. This guy
Oh.
was not lying about the stats, man. That's like I mean, less than 20% win rate.
Hey, listen, I believe, all right? I believe. Yeah, I mean, Lowkey in general, I mean, 23-5 against him is very impressive and maybe potentially telling of how this match is going to go. I mean, in general, I mean, Lowkey is just an exceptionally good player. Definitely arguably one of the best, if not the best ranked player out there right now. Has a bit of a similar playstyle to Dugile with very, very good mechanics and just very polished gameplay in general. I think he had good times before ranked, but I feel like he's really picked up a stride with ranked. I think you could say like he's really improved since season 1, and he's just one of those players that just plays a lot. I mean, look at that, 1,500 games played in this season. I think he has like total like 2,700 matches played. I mean, just ridiculous playtime, ridiculous skill, and definitely, I mean, 100%, inarguably a contender for this tournament's winner. That's the word I was looking for, of course.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep. I mean, just the fact that he's got the second most matches that we've seen, second to V-Strid in the last game, but with that has the best ranked average time, like keeping that consistency over all those matches, and this win percentage is crazy too. Like, it's not the best we've seen, but I think he has double the matches that Oxy had, and Oxy was 70%, or maybe like triple the matches that Dougal had, and Dougal was 70, or Dougal was 68 or something. Like, just the sample size means that it's not like luck. Or I mean, if like, let's say you've only played 200 games, right? Maybe your first like 30 or 40 are like kind of your placements, or like getting back to your ELO. Or maybe you started playing the season late, so like those should be like 100% win rate, or like 85, right? So it kind of boosts your win rate. But Lowkey's played 1,400 games. Like, that's a blip compared to the amount that he's totally played, and just keeping the win percentage as high as it is, the average time as high as it is, like, is just very, very impressive. And he has a 620 in ranked, fastest ever ranked completion of all time, and
Insanely impressive.
kind of does make sense when you overlap the best average time with the most games played, basically, or you're like up there with the most games played. You're bound to hit one of the seeds, like the seed that Hacks hit in the playoffs. Hacks and V-Strid last match. Just some crazy room portal where just everything works. But yeah, I mean, let's look at Waluyoshi's thing. I mean, we'll know what the win-loss is like, but win rate and average time and stuff. I think the only player that we've seen have a negative win percentage, which is funny.
Interesting.
I guess you win the more important games. Like, it's definitely possible, right? Like, you could just be queuing at weird times. Like, Waluyoshi, maybe, I mean, he's played 28 games against Lowkey, right? He's 5-23. I genuinely would not be surprised if he is up on Elo against Lowkey, or very close to even. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, just because the Lowkey's probably sitting at 2,200 always, and Waluyoshi's maybe 1,600, 1,700. Like, he might just be up Elo on Lowkey. Yeah. It's just how the system works.
No,
so it's not too surprising. Like, he could just be queuing at different times and stuff like that. I mean, sub 8 best rank time is very good as well. And this average time, 2 entire minutes slower than Lowkey. So, I mean, he said he's been doing a lot of practice. It is just who's playing better the day of. Lowkey might have a lot of nerves as well, you know, being the returning champion, right? There's a lot of pressure there, especially playing a game where it's like the stats basically overwhelmingly favor you to win. But anything can happen.
We'll have to see.
We will see. Let's see what these seed pick bands look like before we get into the game real quick. Our last best of 3 of the day, of the weekend. Village and Desert Temple band. This is what I would expect, you know, the sort of vanilla bands, right? The 2 weird overworld structures, stuff you usually don't play in any percent resetting. Makes sense that these are both banned. We're going to see 2 ocean seeds potentially, and maybe a very, very fast possible Ruin Portal seed.
Nice.
I'm excited, Nerdy. This look at these players warmed up. It'll get them in the nether fast. They'll start that mechanics test early. See if Waluyoshi's practice in the past week has paid off. But I think we're going to be ready to throw it into the game in just a couple seconds here. Do you think it'll be a 2-0, Nerdy? Do you think Waluyoshi can take a seed or pull off the potential biggest upset of playoffs history?
I do unfortunately think it's going to be a 2-0 for Lowkey. I want to root for Waluyoshi as the underdog, but just looking at the numbers, I feel like it's hard for me not to expect a 2-0. Now, that does not mean that it's not possible. Of course, anything's possible here, but I find it probably the most likely scenario is that it's a 2-0 for Lowkey here.
I mean, I'm a stats guy. I like what you're saying. Waluyoshi, gold block, down a gold block already. Would you reset off of that? Would you lose 10 seconds and reset off losing that gold block?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, would you go 10 seconds out of your way to go get a gold block if you saw it like from the
That's
side
a really good way to put it. I would do that. So I think I would reset. Yeah. That's a really good way to put it.
Oh, thanks, Feinberg.
You know, through the yapping, there's brilliance, Nerdy, and that was a brilliant move.
Thank you.
Double exclamation mark.
You know,
I
throw
agree.
a bunch of spaghetti at the wall and some of it will stick or whatever the phrase is. I don't know.
I feel like that would
Something
not be that sanitary.
That's probably
If you had a clean wall, would there really be a problem with it? If you had a very, very clean wall. Anyways.
I mean, we would still go on the floor. Anyways, yeah, sorry. We are
both in the nether at around the same time, exact same amount of pork chops, but again, Waluyoshi is just down a gold block.
I don't think did Lowkey not get the gold block? Wait,
well, I mean, you can't mine.
Oh no, right. Oh yeah,
it's more that he just
my brain bug. I forgot he got the gold block in the thing. I was thinking like,
yeah, all good.
Never mind. Ignore me, chat.
Not entirely your fault. Waluyoshi did just mine one. Nerdy, another interesting thing. Waluyoshi has an oak boat. Lowkey has an acacia boat. Do you think this will matter? Yes or no?
Yeah, I wish I could think of some really niche edge case where it would matter, but I can't actually think of any situation where it would make a difference. Dang it.
That's okay. Look at this though. Lowkey finding potentially better terrain, but Waluyoshi might be able to pop out of this bastion very quick. It is just through the wall right here, but he's so close to the housing. He's just got to expose some terrain here. There he is. So he finds it, and he actually gets the bastion advancement first against Lowkey. Taking some damage there, not incredible, but I mean, he's ahead. And now it's, where are you getting your iron for this pickaxe? Because you could just rip this manhunt and hope you get it out of these chests. Not there. No iron advancement yet. And there it is, Lowkey on the bottom manhunt. Double chest. Waluyoshi will see this as well. Gets the pre-crafting table. Well played. Both players on the iron pick. But Lowkey has to go back to this manhunt chest. Walyoshi's going to be ahead here by 10-15 seconds. Has these pigs already preloaded. Mad at him already. Which is weird because he has a piglin skin. So not sure what that's fully about. I
mean, piglins could be mad at each other. I think that's a valid possibility.
Can they actually? Like if a piglin shoots another one, I don't think they will though. I think this is where you're wrong, Nerdy. I think I'm gonna refute your comment.
I meant more like in theory they
like emotionally maybe they get mad.
Yeah, like it would make sense.
Piglin steals the gold from the other one and.
Yeah. Okay. They have the right to be upset at another piglin.
I see that. Sorry, that like can't keep it together. All good. Long day.
We have been commentating for like 8 hours straight, so you know that is where part of the goofiness arrives.
Yeah.
But anyway.
It's the ranked puff experience, guys. But also, there's really not that much to say on the Bastion routes. Like I know I say that a lot, but I mean, Waluyoshi with a good pearling there too, and it actually looks completely useless because it looks like he has fully open terrain here. But I like him looking for it. But yeah, getting these chests, that picking gets mad, but he's got the gold, and I think triggers the pearling though.
Oh.
He's gonna be able to get a better one off, I think. So maybe it's not even really a big deal. Hopefully that didn't hit the roof. I don't think it did. It's really not that big of a time loss though, because like I said, he did a pearling that ended up being basically completely useless because there's a better one out of this terrain. And other than taking 2.5 hearts for fun, I guess it really didn't really do much. Lowkey's gonna have to go up here anyways. Waluyoshi's going down, these trades are gonna be done, so he's out first. 30 obby, only 25, 35 string potentially. That's not amazing. Not sure how much string Lowkey has. He's powering for the fort. I swear Waluyoshi saw this fort, though. I swear they saw this fort. Maybe I'm wrong. Did Waluyoshi not split pearls?
Not sure.
They did? Okay, I was going to say, people are freaking out, but I wasn't sure. But, I mean, look at this pace, man. Waluyoshi ahead on the spawner. This is time save. 10 seconds, 15 seconds. How fast can Lowkey get to the fortress? He was pyring. He doesn't know where it is. Like, and so even though like it's very visible and he will see the spawner, he had to waste that time pyring. Either he forgot or something like that. Like just ahead here as well. This was 20 seconds, Nerdy, and that's a lot of time heading into the back half of this run here. Rerod's already good rates. Can we get the blaze bed quickly? No. I think there's low explosives for both players, but look at Lowkey. He's got 5 beds. He can blaze bed here. Is this going to be a 0 difference? Did the gold block actually matter for explosives? Yeah, look at him. He's got 2 beds only. Do we even have 2 anchors? We have 4 anchors. We have 5 anchors, 4 explosives. So yeah, 4 anchors. Oh my god, 30 obby. We're saved. Nerves maybe. Misplacing your portal. And Lowkey trying to fight for strays. Could save him some time, though. I mean, this is close, man. This is way closer than I think a lot of us thought this was going to be. Just Waluyoshi in the lead. What is this stretch? It's like a squished tall zoom. I've never seen someone squish tall zoom before. Had to throw 2 eyes, I think. I don't know if he got the measurement correctly. He did. Neither broke. Saved for him. But Lowkey hasn't measured his eyes yet. And they're on the same rod count.
Yeah, he's just behind.
Yeah, and look, Lowkey mining out as well. So both runners worried about 0. 2 bed 4 anchor is very doable, but it is more awkward than 4 bed 2 anchor. The anchors are just weird with the knockback, weird with where the damage center comes from. But it is still very hittable on a lot of towers. And Lowkey's got the rods. But he doesn't have the eye measurement, and these are going to be Waluyoshi's rods right here. There's one. There's the other, and he gets it through the fence. He's heading to cords, and Lowkey is an entire split behind. I'm not sure how close this is, but this Unbreaking 3 gold pick from the Rune Portal is going crazy. Can Waluyoshi keep his composure, keep the nerves in check? Because he is ahead, but it's not by much. Gets the nice sprint crawl with the Pearl, and Lowkey's on his way. Will he find better terrain? Will he run into the same issues? Looks like we're going to 252.34 maybe? It's so hard to see. But Waluyoshi finds open terrain here. Is he going to different chords, though?
I don't know.
Maybe
it's 292. It might be.
Yeah, maybe I'm okay. Yeah, I was gonna say it's very, very possible that I'm totally reading it wrong.
Yeah, I think 292.24. Yeah.
But look at this. Waluyoshi's first, but by 5 seconds, Lowkey makes up so much time on the terrain.
Wow.
Finds more openness. Yeah. Waluyoshi spiked though. Bottom right. Knows it's there. Should be easy nav. Lowkey gets the spike as well. Literally, I mean, choking, hitting that button, that might be the time that matters.
Yeah,
in the portal room, it might come down to 0 prep. Does Lowkey have it fully crafted? Waluyoshi's whipping it. They're both. What is happening? What's happening?
This is like they're just completely on pace with one another.
Nerdy, what's happening?
I don't know. I don't know who's ahead. I actually have no idea.
It's the Pearl. It's the Pearl. It's the Pearl twice.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's GG.
GG. If Lowkey hits.
Okay,
It's
if
a
he
hard
hits
zero potentially. Waluyoshi, double vertical.
Is he gonna go for the crossbow?
What do you mean by that? Like half bow?
No, like getting the double bed with the crossbow.
Oh. Height weird for Lowkey, but what a save. Has to anchor and 2 anchor. This can kill him. Oh. Wow, the composure. That is impressive.
That's a hard zero, and he nailed it. And at the end of
Low
the day,
bed to reset KB, dodges the anchor damage. It's so scary there too because the dragon can just hit you there. Or you can take some extra damage from the anchor, the block can go out from under you. Wow.
what a great first seed here.
What a clutch zero. And I mean, we can look at the splits. They might be tied. 1 second. One second.
Wow. That's
insane.
That's just crazy.
And I mean, he's 24 seconds ahead entering the fort. I mean, Waluyoshi, I think, played the Bastion a little better starting the Manhunt chest, mainly because it's kind of where he dug into with the gold pick. I think that was mainly the one decision that saved him a lot of time. And then it's just a little bit of terrain mishap made Lowkey almost fully catch up. And then, I mean, within a second entering the end, man, and it's just, I wish Waluyoshi would have hit that pearl and we just see them zero at the same time.
I was kind of sad about that too.
God.
Yeah.
How close that was. But I think we're going to be ready in just a second for our last analysis segment of the day, of the round of 16. We're going to throw it over to Fulham, see if he can find anything that we missed, see what Waluyoshi can do to clutch it up.
The final segment of analysis for today. The last seed one that we're going to see in these best of threes. Lowkey does take it 1 seed to 0 versus Waluyoshi so far. And at the very start of the run, we saw a probably less than ideal start to the person who is, the underdog in this seed, gets both gold blocks from the Ruined Portal and places one inside the portal, which isn't quite ideal. Gets a little mouth shake afterwards as well to show that he's not particularly pleased with that situation. However, we actually see Lowkey pick up most of that time using the gold pickaxe to instead dig straight through this terrain rather than do what Lowkey did here and grab a bunch of blocks to speed bridge over. Looking at Waluyoshi's screen, he is able to dig straight through and find the Manhunt housing to get the Those Were the Days achievement slightly earlier. Does take a little bit of damage there, but has a bunch of food, so isn't really stressed about that situation. Obviously, we saw both runners in a very, very similar situation. However, Waluyoshi was able to get the blind travel done first with slightly fewer rods. And we can see right here as once that they've crafted all of their explosives, a little misplace of the obsidian, maybe due to nerves. Obviously, it was fine because they did have 30 obby. But it was a little bit of a worrying moment. And we can see here something really important to note. Lowkey is only just coming back in from the nether at the start of this clip. But Waluyoshi has already sent a pearl in the direction towards where he needs to go in the nether. Now, 292 and 24 is the final coordinates. But Waluyoshi has to dig through this wall. So focusing just on Waluyoshi right now, he's still digging. And digging for quite a while. Does end up throwing a pearl. But Lowkey is able to find the nether structure terrain to be able to pearl down in through this cave, and it opens up absolutely perfectly to be able to hit the chords at basically the exact same time. An almost perfect pearl, by the way. Notice from this location, throws a pearl, loops over the top of the terrain while he is crafting. Notice when he pulls open F3 here. Look at the block that he's targeting right here. 290 and 21. That is like 4 blocks away from where where he needs to build the portal. It was a perfect pearl. Just to land dead on the coordinates, saving him a bunch of time because he was behind from the blind split. but just finding better terrain, allowing them to enter the stronghold at basically the exact same time. You can see they're both building their portals at the same time, and you saw that they both entered the end within just 1 second of one another. And into the I Spy just after one another as well. And this is the final zero cycle here. A really clean zero cycle, able to use a double bed to boost up the dragon because the height wasn't absolutely fantastic, but they have enough anchors, enough beds just to be able to do that sort of thing. You can see the damage is really good on those first two, but goes underneath to boost the dragon back up, which was really smart, really heads up play by Lowkey here, and could have interacted with the hitbox there, is able to grab a little bit of food and is absolutely fine. Notice as well, oh, my fault, that using the bed underneath allowed them to be able to finish this zero cycle and on the correct rotation so that the dragon flies straight back towards the center of the island so the hitbox doesn't interact. Really, really clean. And is able to finish off this seed in its entirety. And that is going to be the end of it from my point of view. Obviously, you guys are going to go and watch the last two seeds with Nerdy and Feinberg. So thank you for watching the analysis segments of Ranked so far. I'm really, really excited to see what is going to happen with the rest of this best of three. And then I'm also really excited for all of you guys to be back next weekend when we go into the next portion of this tournament. All right, that's all from me. Bye, guys.
That was awesome. W segments all day. Can't wait to see the analysis in our longer best of fives and best of sevens that we will have next weekend. So obviously we want to see you guys all there for some more high quality, intense, best of the best Minecraft speedrunning gameplay. But we still have one, maybe two seeds left to play today. So let's throw it into the seed pick bands real quick, see what Waluyoshi wants to play. It's either BT or Shipwreck, and I mean, really, basically almost the same seed type at the end of the day. But going with BT, again, I really don't think this matters. I think you just kind of do whatever, and I think I'm ready to watch this game. I think
let's do this. Let's do this.
If Waluyoshi can keep that pace up, like, I mean, they were tied entering the end. That was just like actually incredible, and it's just one bad pearl. That was all it was. It was just one bad pearl, and then it was over. But the zero would have been so close, and who knows who wins, you know? I mean, again, the 4 anchors too bad is weird, and I wonder if the explosives there was because of that misplaced gold block. But yeah, I'm ready to watch this game. Hopefully see a third seed. Hopefully Waluyoshi can close it out. Well, Lowkey would be the one closing out. Hopefully Waluyoshi can push us to a game 3, put Lowkey on match point. There's a BT.
Very good
like
stuff.
Lowkey sees the spike. Waluyoshi does as well. And Waluyoshi's first to it by just a second or two. But if he keeps that time save up and even just being even, that's all he needs to do. And it was almost enough last seed.
Right.
That's all it is. So let's see here. It's just all about, are you going to find the enter? Are you going to get gravel? 2 extra gravel breaks. Not going to matter for Waluyoshi. Trying to get that flint without having to go down. Free crafts gold tools as well. I like that play. And the speed of the crafting as well, but both of them too. Lowkey so fast. Out as well. And just a second or two faster to lead back to Lowkey in the first minute of this game. Going to front load this gravel. Maybe Waluyoshi just grinds the 1 that was in his portal. But looking, are either of these ravines good? Lowkey in the same exact spot. Gonna find the same ravine. Waluyoshi's gonna need to get a little lucky on this 1 gravel. Otherwise, he's gonna lose a lot of time, I think.
Totally.
Choking a little bit on the 2x1. Oh my god. Leave the water. Both farming, but Lowkey farming faster, and it's taking a while, so this is going to be a lot of time lost for Waluyoshi. Maybe 10 more breaks of this gravel, and that's just a few seconds. It's so awkward here to hockey back and forth and back and forth.
He's doing a pretty good job, I would say.
Yeah. I mean, he will get it eventually, and there it is, but that's 10 seconds. That's a lot of time
Right.
in a seed like this. Especially against Lowkey, you don't want to be behind at all.
Yeah, every second matters here against
Yep.
against this competitor.
Spots the fort though, both looking for some potentially better terrain. Lowkey forcing up. Is this going to pay off? Is it going to be his terrain ticket? I like the play. Can he hook right here? But Waluyoshi, Bastion's so close. He's in it.
Oh my god, he just found the terrain.
Is it going to be a good spot though? No, he dug straight into it. Is this buried? Is Lowkey not going to really know? Knows it's close here. Waluyoshi already starting this top-down housing. And Lowkey finds the terrain, but
yeah,
I
he
mean...
eventually does, yeah. But yeah...
Waluyoshi takes the
digging
lead
right
back
in.
again. Yeah, just had the pre-crafted gold pick. Lowkey doesn't have that, so maybe he wasn't really looking for that type of play. And he's already starting his mid-down route ahead now by 10 seconds, saving maybe 15, 20, 25 there.
Wow. I mean...
So many piglins as well. I think he got a pearl trade just there. I think they threw it to him as he was digging down. That
Nice.
is funny.
And yeah,
Yep.
it's like, again, we're kind of having that back and forth here. One person makes up time here, the other person makes up time there, and like we're seeing it just really a lot of back and forth action in this round so far.
Both players playing at each other's level, like pushing each other. One player makes a mistake, other player doesn't. Waluyoshi though, low 3 hearts only. Lowkey, a little better food management so far. But does it matter? We'll have to wait and see till the end of the run if there's going to be a discrepancy. I think Waluyoshi, I mean, it looks like they're neck and neck, but Waluyoshi is just ahead on trades. These piglins are fully done. So he's able to leave. He's got everything he needs. Not that much string. Again, I think only 4 beds worth, and he's got a couple chests to check at the top. A little stray trades here, but might be weird 0 situation, and I definitely would give the edge to Lowkey on that one, especially seeing the 0 that he pulled off last seed with a weird anchor offset at the end. Keeping it in check as well, but he's just going to leave. Hoglin above him. Maybe you kill him. Maybe you kill the Hoglin for the food. 4 salmon? He's not going to. Scary Pearl. Oh my god.
Scary stuff, but hey, it worked out.
Not killing Hoglin. Has 20 obsidian, so not checking the other chests, but I think he's going to be low on explosives, and this might snowball to mattering. Like, let's see. Oh, Lowkey's not checking these chests either. Maybe he's got more string or something, or maybe they have 3 anchors and it's really not going to matter. But explosive count seems low, at least on Waluyoshi's side.
Yeah.
So we'll see. The best fort nav either. Where is Lowkey going to? Did he not see the fort going up here? Maybe he missed through a pearl. Forcing back up terrain. It doesn't really know where to leave. Is that the fort? Not bad, but more pearls than he'd want. As Waluyoshi is just cranking out the strays, and Lowkey doesn't know where he's going. This fort was so close. I feel like Waluyoshi threw 1 or 2 pearls and I instantly saw it. Lowkey looks at an Enderman.
Oh my god.
Is he gonna get it in the boat and leave the boat? But
guess.
he doesn't know where the fort is. There it is, but so late
Yeah,
into
he's
the
just
fort, and
behind.
Waluyoshi 4 rods, man. This is a lot of time, and I think Lowkey. No, he's not even at a spawner. It didn't even really look like they both pearled out of the housing in the same way, right? And then the fort was just in front of Waluyoshi, and Lowkey just did not see it. Is this rod 5 and 6? No. Still just has no idea where these spawners are, just hearing blazes, trying to dig to them, trying to figure out where we're going here. Lowkey just finds a spawner though. So if the strays don't potentially keep up for Waluyoshi, I think that's rod 5. Is this rod 6? No.
Nope.
Has to somehow find a spawner. I don't know where he is in this fort at all. Lowkey blaze bedded, so not worrying about explosives. So many wither skellies for Waluyoshi. Do you just go in the middle of this fort here? Try to find the one spawner? Lowkey spawner seemed very accessible.
He doesn't need much more.
No, just 1 rod. That's just 1 cycle. Don't even need a blaze bed. But the time that he's spending looking for this, Lowkey's farming. Look at a 4 spawn there. And he's only got 1 rod. But it's going to ramp up quickly. It might not matter, though. Apparently, Lowkey did TNT not blaze bed. I apologize for the miscon.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
Oh, placing a lot of obby there. Not a huge deal. But I mean, look, Lowkey slowly adding up these rods. On 4 rods now. But Waluyoshi is on 6. If this doesn't break.
Wow.
Oh, got a bad boat as well. Another second eye throw from Waluyoshi. Maybe just a nerves thing.
Yeah.
Who knows? Did either of these break? The second one didn't. The first one didn't as well. That's good news for Waluyoshi. It is time loss having to throw 2 eyes, but neither break. It could be much worse. Could need an entire extra rod as well. But Lowkey is not that far behind. And if he nails the nav to second portal, I mean, Waluyoshi could still not be in a great spot. There's Lowkey's eye.
Yeah.
And apparently,
Ooh.
he can't boat eye Nerdy because he used his boat on the Enderman. So he also
right,
has
of
to throw
course.
2.
I forgot about that.
Waluyoshi hitting
Oh, I
cords.
love this play.
Make
Does
sure he has
get there in
fires.
time?
Oh, he
he
doesn't get there in time. This is a great play, but he didn't get there in time. So waste the damage on the Pearl. 1 salmon only now, and still has to go back up. As Waluyoshi heads to cords, Waluyoshi's got a nice 20, 30 second lead here because Lowkey doesn't have 2 more rods, I don't think. I think Lowkey is
Wow, yeah,
needs to kill these blazes, and Waluyoshi's going to cords. Cords are far. And it looks like these guys are in different strongholds. Waluyoshi very, very far. Negative Z. Lowkey,
Yeah, I think you're
pause,
right.
pause. This is different terrain. Could assist Lowkey in making back some time. And
or
if
could
these
make things worse.
yeah, if these preemptives are very different, this could get very bad for one of these runners. But it looks like Lowkey has much better terrain here. 1 pearl. This is going to be really close. And Waluyoshi is ahead. Has to instantly preemptive. And then get down a hunger reset. Very scary situation here. Has a spike down mid. Dude, his spike is crazy. Is he just going to send it? Is he going to craft his beds
so
early?
low.
I know, it's
Oh,
scary. I
one
mean, you kind of just
penny
have to
bad.
send it, but it's so scary, man. I don't think it was there. Maybe more straight this way. Yeah, I kind of like this direction. I mean, even a mishap with the silverfish and he could be dead.
Or just taking a little bit of fall
Down
damage.
here? No.
Was that it?
No, I don't think so. I think he would have heard it if it was that close. Maybe he did hear it. Oh, gonna do hunger reset. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
But look, Lowkey in his own stronghold. Huge spike on that side. That's not good. I know his numbers, but I think he's gonna send it. Maybe an overlap spawner. Is this it for Waluyoshi?
There
It is.
And there it is for Lowkey.
But that's it for Lowkey. And they both have to hunger reset. They're same thing, same time.
Yeah.
Who's
once again.
faster at the pre-prep? Who's gonna zero first? Lowkey's in first by literally 5 seconds. It just might be enough. It's different strongholds, but it's the
so,
same
yeah.
end. It's back. Very hittable. Just gotta hope that Lowkey messes up somehow. Not an amazing pearl. Chokes the water bucket a little bit, but Waluyoshi doesn't have a great pearl either. Lowkey gets there.
There's the first bed.
Waluyoshi gets there as well.
And
It's
you
just
get
gonna be
less-
damage now for Lowkey. He's got another bed and two more beds and 2 anchors. But Waluyoshi's cranking this damage.
Who's got? Oh my god! Did Waluyoshi just take the win?
Wait, did he win?
I think he won.
There's stream delay. Did he? But did he?
I don't know. I don't know
Oh
who won. I actually don't know who won.
And
I just
Lowkey
know
has to
Waluyoshi won.
boat that. Lowkey has to water anyways. He's not going to
won?
be in the fountain in time. I think Waluyoshi wins. Dude.
Oh my God.
Well, that's the new closest match of season 3. We beat Automat Danny. That was 2 seconds. What even happened? Did he double bet or something? Like,
I don't know. He somehow got his damage was just way better. Lowkey had like some pretty bad beds in there.
yes. I mean, look, 6 seconds on the end in 0. That's an unreal time save. 6 seconds, and you're going to the same height as well. He didn't even push another rotation. Both went to 95, and he just makes it up on the damage against Lowkey of all people. Is incredible. And dude, I want the full analysis on this, man. Like, I don't even know what happened. Apparently he placed the bed on the fire hitbox a couple times. Like, oh my god. just making 6 seconds up on zero is just so crazy. I don't know.
That's wild. That's wild.
And we get to see a seed 3 against Lowkey. He's on match point in the first round of the bracket.
Wow. Very impressive stuff.
That was crazy. Yeah, that was oh my god, that was crazy. Apparently I don't know Fulham. I have no idea. This is the one time I'd ever won a game 2 analysis. Apparently double fire bad. That's just insane. I mean, we can throw it over to the seed selection and see. I mean, it's going to be a shipwreck seed. So very similar to BT. I don't know, man. No, I think it's too scuffed. We didn't plan for it. But I mean, it's hard to watch everybody. I was watching Lowkey because I'm like, okay, he's in early. Waluyoshi got a bad pearl. They both got there, and then it just slowly just more damage on both of them.
I was watching the two the two bars, and I just noticed, like, you know, I don't know, Lowkey was just slowly losing that lead. That was crazy. Yeah.
Here's our shipwreck. Waluyoshi front loading 2 logs. Really doesn't matter at all. Enough for Iron X. So you can get all your logs in the shipwreck. Don't have to go back to the island. No good potential for Shears play either. This is the last seed of today. Waluyoshi has the potential to send Lowkey home. Our previous season playoffs winner.
That would be wild. That would be wild.
We'll see.
It's
Creeper?
always possible.
Is there a creeper in someone's door? I didn't even see. Does Waluyoshi have a creeper? Lowkey have a creeper? Oh, Waluyoshi has a creeper. He's handling it. It died. Gunpowder? Kidding. Dude, he boxed it out so well. I didn't even know there was a creeper there. Is this the enter on the shipwreck?
Maybe
wow.
So it looks kind of bad, but it might be it.
Looks like Waluyoshi's gonna commit to it. Does Lowkey know? Is this other ravine good? If it is, it's really no time loss at all. This is 1 deep for sure for Waluyoshi. This is 1 deep. This is 1 deep. Bam.
Okay. My bad.
It'll be annoying. No, it's scuffed. It's scuffed. Looking at Lowkey's ravine, that's the ravine you want to be in. But Waluyoshi's is gonna work when you need it to work, and that's what matters because he needs it to work on this seed more than any other seed he's probably ever played in his entire life.
That's probably fair to say.
In the nether second, getting the spike. Is Waluyoshi gonna nail the better Bastion terrain nav for the 3rd seed in a row? Or is Lowkey going to clutch it up, get in the zone, stop geeking, and lock in? We'll see. Who gets the Bastion first? They're doing the exact same thing, the exact same spot. Try to drink the water with the cap on. Look at this, Waluyoshi. I see the Bastion on his screen. I don't know where Lowkey's going. I don't see it on his screen yet. Is this another Waluyoshi classic Bastion movement special?
He does find it eventually.
There it is for Lowkey, though. But it's weird. He's got to use blocks here. Waluyoshi's entering very close to manhunt here on housing, but it looks like Lowkey has a nice place to enter for top down.
Oh, it's just
so many differences in housing routes for all players today. Waluyoshi instantly starting the trades. Lowkey taking a couple hits. A lot of bread, though, in this seed. Really shouldn't be a huge deal. But Waluyoshi, he's starting these trades so fast. But at the same time, he is not getting that many pigs. He's not doing the mid down. Opting to start instantly with the bottom gold blocks, no manhunt or anything. So there's a low pig count right now, potentially. He's going to have to go back to mid down and save the rest of the pigs to get the pace up. Because otherwise, Lowkey's piglins are going to out-trade Waluyoshi's. Look, he's trying to save the manhunt pigs as well. 2 pigs he can save. Getting 1 right now and 1 in a bit. Gotta watch the damage. Waluyoshi still has to go to these top gold blocks at some point. Both runners have no idea where the fort is. Both trying to sneak in a pie right here, overlapped. and then find good terrain to it. But it looks pretty open. I think both runners know where they're going.
Nice.
It's just going to be who gets these trades done first. And I think Lowkey's Bastion routing was just better. He's got slightly more stuff. 11 more pearls, just been cycling through a little bit more trades. I don't know if Waluyoshi ever got the backup blocks. He's just sitting here on these trades. This is potentially Lowkey entering the Bastion a little slower, but playing a much better route. And Waluyoshi just sitting on these trades waiting. Lowkey pearled to that chest. That was crazy. Oh my god, I thought he looked at. Oh,
he placed a gold block?
Yeah, on the vine. I think he's trying to go to the top potentially for obsidian chests or something. I'm not sure. I don't know what he needs. I think he has 17 obby, yeah.
17, okay.
And he never trying to like force 20? Yeah, and Waluyoshi's up here now. Waluyoshi has 14. So maybe it's like you have to leave and force home portal on the seed, which can get awkward. Where are you leaving the Bastion from? How'd you get here? And I think this is honestly where Lowkey is going to be benefited a little more because he had a little bit more of a direct path to the Bastion, not really through a wall or anything.
Sure.
Yeah, let's see.
I think
Oh, this could be bad for Waluyoshi. I think he's going to, yeah, he's forcing these backup blocks, and I don't think this is enough. I don't think this is enough for 20. I mean, Lowkey misplaced a gold block, but I don't think. Oh my god, his stuff's getting elevated because of the. He is not succeeding at doing this. Item elevator tech. Grabs the gold blocks though.
Okay, it works.
I mean, Lowkey hasn't found the fort yet. He's out so much faster, but he went the wrong way to the fort. Maybe he forgot where the pirate was. He's far away from this too. 13 chunks.
Wow.
And your food slowly starts to run out.
Oh, this is not looking good.
Look how hard Waluyoshi is forcing this 20 as well. 3 double backup blocks on top of the 3 backups that he missed earlier. These players, I mean, the nerves must just be insane because these guys are geeking and they need to lock the fuck in. As Parrot once said to YouTube support on Twitter.
Yeah. 19. Does he get it? He gets it!
There's the 20.
That's
and Lowkey still, I think he sees the fort here on the left, but took so long. And if Waluyoshi finds better terrain, he's going to be ahead by a lot. Lowkey maybe has a pearl hang down, but I'm not even sure. At this point, if he got the pearl hang, he's been bouncing around the nether for a couple minutes. Waluyoshi's got to find this pearl quickly. Find the fort quickly. Sorry. Yeah, and again, Lowkey, 1 bread to his name, maybe 1 stew in the inventory, and that's it. So 1 hunger reset, potentially 2, which is not good time loss. But look at Waluyoshi. Doesn't really see the fort yet either, I think, but he's going to the basalt. Correct biome at least. 24 round flush. I've been told in chat that's good enough. Oh, roof pearl from Waluyoshi almost. So scary. He's at the fort though. This is a lot slower than Lowkey, but he's got 20 obby. He can lock in on this seed. I'm abusing the fuck out of this emote, man. This is crazy. He can like this could be a better blind. Like it truly, I don't know who's in the lead. It all depends on where the stronghold is, what the terrain's going to be for this first portal. If it's surface, that's so much time save as well. While Lowkey home portal is a magma ravine. It's just weird, you know? Have to go up, go back down, grab the eye, swim, everything. It's just awkward. And if we just get a quick surface, like nice plains, nice savanna for Waluyoshi, maybe snag like a pig for some food. Oh my god, and they're probably gonna be at different strongholds as well. And if Waluyoshi hits like a 300 block blind, it might just be over.
It really could. Like, this could be Lowkey, our prior winner out of the tournament. It's very likely.
It is also very likely that, I mean, he is just ahead by a lot, and it just could keep that lead.
Totally.
Look at this. Waluyoshi, again, another thing with 20 obby, you can overlap this portal. Well, Lowkey can't leave on 12 because he doesn't know if it breaks. If it breaks, it's over. Danny Boy fully lost a seed today to a 0-eye. He cannot take the risk that it breaks. and it doesn't break. We see that on Waluyoshi's screen. It does not break.
Oh, this is
Pro
looking good for Waluyoshi.
He's coming back. It is. It's a 4-digit number on the Ninbot, but he's just faster, has more food, better food. Lowkey's back to the first portal, but so much travel left to do. Not close at all to where he has to go. And Waluyoshi is 2 rods away from being able to head to Cords. Lowkey hasn't even started measuring his eyes. Doesn't know where he's going. Looks like he's starting to find where the home portal is. I think he F3Cs it always, so he knows where he's supposed to be going. That doesn't mean the terrain is easy to get there. Look how awkward this is. Half a heart. He's going to burn an anchor, which is fine. He has 6 beds. But just the commitment. And then he's going to need another hunger reset, and Waluyoshi's going.
Waluyoshi is
ahead by 30 seconds a minute, maybe. Is it even different strongholds? We have no idea, because again, Lowkey hasn't even started measuring. We have no idea. I mean, this is Lowkey's tournament line, and at this point, there's only so much he can do, man. Like,
yeah.
If Waluyoshi just plays the seed, if he doesn't choke, there's nothing Lowkey can do.
He's there, it looks like. Digging down.
Going down. Yeah, I mean, no food. I mean, maybe he's got the flesh, so might not need the hunger reset, depending on the 0. Lowkey has a different stronghold as well. We've seen some horrific strongholds. We saw hacks in the stronghold for 2 minutes.
Yep.
It's not over, but it's getting really, really, really close, Nerdy. No good spike for Waluyoshi yet. Triple checking. He's got nothing.
That could be good for Lowkey enjoyers.
Starting to head to Cords. Is he going to rescan? No.
Rescan could definitely be helpful.
Is it far? Was it 64 blocks? Double library. I love to see that. Waluyoshi does not love to see that. I'll tell you that right now. Looking for the portal room. Far and away. Silverfish, but that's not the portal room. That's from the Creeper. As Lowkey starts to head to his Cords. Waluyoshi's running out of stronghold to check, though.
Yeah, I feel like the stronghold isn't that, dense.
So deep here, though. So committal. Light source, nothing. Will we get a rescan? Or is Lowkey starting to claw this back?
It's possible. This stronghold split is not good here. But look at this. Lowkey on, no food.
Yeah, I was scared about the fire res. It looks like he hears a silverfish. Waluyoshi, but is he digging to the creeper silverfish? Or is this the portal room? It's the portal room!
He's in.
He doesn't need a hunger reset if it's a 2 pearl 0. He has a stew as well. Just whipping it. I don't think he pre-crafted anything.
No, I think he did.
Well, he's not mentally ready for 0 right now. This is I don't know. And Lowkey not in the stronghold.
He's not going for
this
it.
Could be Perch versus 0, Nerdy.
This absolutely could be that.
No 0.
And
Lowkey's got the explosives. Hit the hunger reset, has the food. Waluyoshi has no half bow potential. Does Lowkey get a fast spike? Can he whip it in to the portal room and 0 in time? For his tournament life, going from winning season 2 to getting knocked out in round 1 against a qualifiers player, is this how it's going to end? Sees the portal room. Nice MLG. It's gonna be close. That's not the snap for Waluyoshi. Not a perch approach. I think Lowkey has to hit back 1 and 8. That's not the snap either. It's back diagonal instead. My fault. Nice pearl. 97 though. Has to get height. Waluyoshi, no snap. He's got the explosives, but it's a weird setup. Is it enough? I'm not knowledgeable. I think he has 6 beds exactly, though. I think he only has 1 more bed. No, he has 2 more. It's going to be good. It's going to be good enough, I think. He waited. It's good. He's not dead. Oh, my God.
Wow. The clutch.
Wow.
From Lowkey.
And he moves on. The upset dethroned. Lowkey takes the 2-1, winning maybe the most intense best of 3 we've ever seen in our life.
Wow.
To move on.
That has to be up there. That was fantastic.
To next weekend.
And there's the perch there for
Wow,
Waluyoshi.
man, and he gets the snap. Dude.
Crazy stuff.
I don't know if Waluyoshi didn't have explosives for zero, or was just, too nervous, maybe didn't want to, spend time eating food pre-crafting. Who knows? I don't necessarily disagree with the play to go for the perch. It really depends. If it's 5 explosives and you're nervous, only 2 pearls as well. People in chat are saying, like, there's a lot of factors, and you know that Lowkey, at that point that you entered the end, he wasn't even in the stronghold. So, like, looking at the splits there, Waluyoshi's in the end 16 seconds before Lowkey's even in the stronghold. So you know that maybe, like, you have that speed, like, you're playing for the perch, you're putting all the marbles on the table, and it just rolled the wrong way for Waluyoshi when it needed to. And Lowkey takes the 2-1.
Crazy, man.
That was the craziest best of 3 I've ever
and
seen.
serious props to Waluyoshi. I mean, definitely some misplays here and there, not going for 0 or whatever. But, like, at the same time, that last seed, he did an amazing 0. Like, both
and it saved time on Lowkey, entered second and won with 0. It just is almost unheard of. 6 seconds as well.
Yeah.
Like,
just crazy stuff from Waluyoshi. So really well played. I think he should absolutely be proud of his performance today.
I mean, I think the practice that Waluyoshi's been putting in the past week paid off, and I'm very sad we do not get to see him next week, because this Minecraft gameplay was exceptional from a qualifiers player, never played in playoffs before up until this point. Like, wow, man. But anyways, here's our bracket. 1 upset through the whole day. Beef Salad, the only qualifiers player to make it through. Enko Boy, the only previous playoffs player, apart from Automat, I guess, to get stunted in round 1.